Alright, hey guys, this is the last one. So this says describe the transformation. There's one way what we learn about transformation. What does this plus 8 mean? What does that plus? You can do it that way, or you can graph on decimal and look at the original with the versus what happened with the transformation. But the original is always the first, like this is the first one, like plain. The original, so the parent function would be f of x equals x to the fifth. And then the transformation would be the plus 8 involved. So f of x equals x to the fifth plus 8. So we want to look at what happened. So you could go to decimals.com. So let's go to decimals. Decimals.com. So they never give you the parent function, so you gotta look for it, and it's the first, basically the one with the degree. It's just the plain x with the highest power. And our plain x was x to the fifth. So remember again, if you need the keyboard, I just did it the trick. The AB is the fifth power. All right. So that is the red line. That's the original graph. That's the parent. We call it parent. Now, what happens after with the transformation, which is the equation that we're given? This equation, x to the fifth plus 8. So let's look. Let's graph it and look. So again, f of x, you can type, you don't have to, but you can. Just to be f of x equals x to fifth power, the AB symbol. And then go down, plus 8. So make sure the 8 is a big number, not a small number. All right, so let's look. What happened? So if we looked at this point right here, originally it was right here. And where did it move? It moved up here. And it moved, what did it do? It translated 8 units up. So you would write in your transformation, translate 8 units upward. Or you look for something that stands for upward based on your equation. So if it was a minus, let's change it. What happens when there's a minus? Okay, let's go back to our graph. Does it move upward still? Let's go back to decimal and see if it's a minus. What happens? So really, this is just describing what happens. It went down. See how it went down? So that's what it does. So again, you could use decimals, graph the original. You remember the original is the one that has the highest power. That's the original. That would be the red line you graph originally. That's why we call it the parent function. And then you graph this after, right here, and see what happened, okay? So again, so when you get some type of problem like this, what is the parent function? So you take the x, so this x, and then that 5 goes right there. So that is the parent function. That is the original. All right. And then you just, now you put the transformation. So the transformation is x minus 8 parenthesis 5. Let's graph what happens there. So original is the same, but this time the equation becomes parenthesis x minus 8, and then close parenthesis, and then press the AB button, 5. Okay, see? The parentheses makes it move to the right. Yeah, this is the right. All right, so move to the right. So I move how many? You just count from the 0 to 8 and move 8 units, okay? So move translates 8 units to the right. So you want to look for that type of sentence when you're doing the next problem, okay? Hopefully that helps.